Hello guys, Keep Right On TV here, back for yet another video. Before we get into today's video, let's see if we can hit 200 likes, and as well, if you haven't dropped the sub, make sure to smash that subscribe button. In today's video, we're going to be doing a video talking about Jay Stansfield and what's been happening over the last day or two. So, Marco Silva come out in a press conference, in a Fulham press conference, saying that Jay Stansfield will stay at Fulham. He's not for sale. Let's get into it. Let's get into this. So Marco Silva, Fulham manager Marco Silva, says that Jay Stansfield will be part of Fulham's Premier League squad this season and will not be sold. He explained everything we had planned for Jay over the last two seasons happened. The first season was to go to League One for 6 months. The second, a full season in the Championship, where he was one of the best players for Birmingham and scored a lot of goals. There has been approaches for him from Championship clubs, but I have decided he will be part of the squad. What is interesting to note here is he doesn't mention any League One clubs. He just mentioned there's been approaches from Championship clubs, but there has reportedly been a £6 million bid put in from Blues. So it's insisted that Stansfield will be travelling to Manchester for the game tonight, or this was said about a day or two ago, to be fair. But the game that Manchester United, that Fulham have got, against Manchester United away. He didn't play in Portugal because he had a small issue which we had to protect him from. He also said he is going to be a Fulham. He is going to be a player for Fulham Football Club. We can keep receiving approaches, but we are going to keep him. So the Jay Stansfield saga is over. He's not coming to Blues. He's not leaving Fulham. Or is he? Now, the main problem I have really here is when the Fulham manager comes out and says that he's not for sale, he's not leaving. There's still 2 weeks left of the transfer window. Every player has his price. What about if Stansfield puts a transfer request in? Because Stansfield knows that we're interested. He knows. He full on well knows that we want to bring him back. And yes, it's a bit of a risky move because what if we don't get promoted and he's in League One, for a second season. But he's Fulham's third choice striker in the Premier League. Is he hoping that he will? Because he's only going to have a few cameos off the bench, isn't he, for the whole season, unless an injury happens or two. To two of Fulham's strikers. But I've seen many instances like this in the transfer window. The player's not for sale. He's not leaving. But when you put the money in, let's say for instance, I know it's not going to happen. Let's say if we put £15 million in, are Fulham going to say no? Like I said before, if Jay Stansfield wants to leave, if he puts a transfer request in and says he wants to come to Blues, then that's also going to force Fulham's hand. It's going to force Marco Silva's hand. So this saga, I know Marco Silva has completely shut the door on it happening, but it's not over until the transfer window ends. That's the point I'm trying to get across here. I think there's a final nail. I think there's a final twist, in this saga. Because does Jay Stansfield really want to be a bench player sitting on the bench? Yes, I know, it's every player's dream to play in the Premier League. It's the best league in the world. Every player wants to play in it. But he's still, I've said this in a previous video, he's still at a very young age. He's got a lot of time ahead of him in terms of his footballing career. So he's still got 10 years plus, at least 10 years in the game. He's only 20, 21, isn't he? So I do think there's going to be a twist that we're not expecting. Which I have to wait and see what happens. Of course, we have Fulham in the Cup as well in the next week or two, which is kind of crazy to be fair because Stansfield's going to be playing in that game. But I don't know. I know Marco Silva shut the door on this, but I'm certainly not. I am still. There's a bit of me that thinks there's something more to come from this saga. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Get that interaction going. Anyway, it's been Keep Right On TV here. Make sure to like, share, and also subscribe to the channel. Let's see if we can get 200 likes. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like I said, thanks so much as always, guys. And as always, keep right on.